Okay, so I downloaded TAC-IR, or not TAC-IR, TAC-View, which allows you to record the fight that you had, and it shows all these details. It shows how you're flying, your missiles, the speed. As you can see, he's Mach 0.6, I'm Mach 0.7, so I'm going a little faster than he is. And over here you can see 450 knots to 428 knots. So okay, let's go ahead and play and watch what happened. I didn't record the fight, but I did record the TAC view of the fight. So let's go ahead and watch it. This is me versus an Iranian F-14. It's the only other country that used the F-14 aside from the United States, when the US and Iran were allies before the Islamic government took over. So let's go ahead and watch the fight. Again, the F-14 has way better long-range missiles, but I chose a 20-mile fight, and we picked each other up at around 15 miles, and then I fired at around 13. So let's go ahead and watch what happened. And we'll see a bunch of mistakes, some success, but there was a bunch of mistakes that I made. So let's watch. I fire my first missile, aim 7. It's accelerating to about 1.8 was the max speed that it had, and it's quickly losing speed because we're at low altitude. F-14 then turns, and see it's dropping countermeasures, which are those little gold things. The aim 7 is trying to meet it, but the stupid missile that it is, it's actually pretty smart in a way. It almost hit the mountain, then it moved up. The F-14 is now using these mountains as a barrier. The missile is going to be kind of stupid and hit the mountains, which it did right there. And let's pause it. Okay. So now from my viewpoint, I don't see him. I know he's somewhere around here. He's lost a bit of speed, as you can see. I have decent speed. Let's hit play again. Get out of here. Okay. And now the F-14's popping up. And he's dropping flares in case I shoot a AR short-range missile at him. And now the merge happened. He fired his missile really stupidly, surprisingly. I was already gone. He probably picked me up and then decided to shoot, and it took him like a second or two. His missile has no chance of hitting me. And now the fight happens. He goes to the vertical. He's got better engines, so it's easier for him to go straight up and then try to fall on top of me. For me, I want to do a horizontal fight. I have better turning, which I make a bunch of mistakes, which we'll see. He's going up. I see him. I'm getting concerned because looks like he's getting a good position. He does some weird spin thing. I don't know why. I'm turning. Now, I could pull the stick as hard as I want, and I could turn like on a dime. If I do that, I'll lose all of my speed. So if I do that, I want to make sure I've got a good shot. So I don't want to waste all that energy and then have a shitty shot and then he gets me. So I'm trying to conserve my speed and not turn too tightly. He's losing his speed. As you see, I still have decent speed. Now I see him, and he's coming down. He's getting a better firing solution, as you can see. Sorry, I'm trying to get better at this. So he's getting an opportunity to get on my my 6. I see it, and then I decide to turn. He's got a pretty good chance, and now he's trying to gain speed, level out. I lose him. I don't know where he is. So I start flying straight, and I start spinning my head, which you can't see. I'm looking all behind me, trying to figure out where this guy is. I probably should have kept turning, but instead I just wanted situational awareness, and I kept turning my head around. He's getting in position for a shot. And then I found him on my 6. I was like, oh shit. I start dropping flares. I don't know if he fired a missile, but I dropped the flares anyways. For some reason, he didn't shoot right away. Maybe he just didn't have a tone yet on the missile. I fire a short-range missile right at him, drop some flares just in case he fired one, because you don't have much time to wait to see at this range. But he turns. I turn. my missile goes for the flares. I didn't have enough range either. I think it was firing too quickly. So now he goes somewhat on the vertical. Dropped another flare for some reason. And then the fight continues. And I realize he's in a, looks like a better position. I'm trying to conserve my speed at this point. And then I think at some point I realized, you know, yeah, here I go. I go, you know what, let's get this guy. Look how sharp of a turn I took compared to my other turns. And I was like, dude, I'm going to get him right now. He's trying to go up. He's going to run out of speed. I'm going to have a perfect shot in the back. I turn really hard. I lose a lot of my speed, as you can see. He's doing okay with speed, surprisingly, despite the fact he's going up. Fire my missile. Terrible idea. I didn't have a good shot. He was already turning. You can see the missile does something pretty interesting. I don't know how this happened. Was it this one, or maybe it's the next one? Okay, we'll find out. Now, I'm running out of speed. Bad. So I decided to level out a little bit, get a little bit of speed, not pull too hard. He's going up, which is good. I have no speed, which means he can safely go up. And now, at this point, even though I have very little speed, let's go back a little bit. I have very little speed. I was thinking I'm going to straighten out. I was like, you know what, one more time, I'm going to get him. So I whip the plane. I lose almost all of my speed, as you can see. I was almost stalling. I was flying 100 knots. You know, 100 knots for a plane that slow. I fired the missile. Again, probably not the best shot, but I wanted to kill him quickly, and I thought I had a good shot. In retrospect, obviously, it wasn't a good shot. This is the funny missile. It misses him, and then it's going to turn around and do a 360, but it loses all of its energy in that turn. So the missile's now, I mean, it's looking at him, but it has no speed. And it concerned me when I saw this that it was going to hit me. It's an IR missile, so it just tracks the heat. So now he's getting in a better solution again. He's going up. Get out of here. Gotta clean my room. Alright, he's above me. And again, I got some decent speed again. And I tell myself, use the vertical, or use the horizontal, not the vertical, because he's going to get me in it. And I turn better. It's still scaring me because, you know, he's in a pretty decent spot. As you can see, this is a pretty long dogfight. This was exciting, very exciting. I couldn't recreate it. He kept killing me before. I killed him once. He killed me 2 other times. Oh, full screen, sweet. Now I do another hard whip. Oh, I don't want full screen. Alright, he goes up again. I fire a missile. Again, another bad idea, because he's so close to me. The sun also doesn't help. The missile can get distracted by the sun. He doesn't got much speed. I figure I got a good shot, but he's way too close. And the missile doesn't have much time to turn. And as you can see, it misses him, just barely. Whether or not he has flares, I don't know. He might have been out. I take a really hard turn. I think this is when I go to guns. Now I'm on his 6. He was threatening me the whole time. When he went to the vertical, it was concerning me that he would just, once he reached the top of the turn, his plane would quickly drop and then have a target, have his guns or his missile right on me. As you can see, I have a good shot. Now I turn the tables. I'm behind him. I'm firing my guns. That one missed. And then again, I'm burning my speed. So I'm like, you know what, I just got to shoot him. Boom. There's one hit. I thought he was dead. Nothing. Fired again. Now he's probably freaking out. I'm on his 6. I hit him again. Or I shoot him again. And I miss, and I miss. Just barely. There's my second hit. And these guns, they shoot so incredibly fast that you only have, I think, like 5 total seconds of trigger pull. The Gatling just shoots like crazy. Now again, I think I got him. I'm going to run out of speed quickly, so I know I got to kill him. I fire, I miss. Fire and I miss. And as you can see, he's struggling to get off of me. Now, I stopped following him because I ran out of ammunition. I see him here. What I probably should have done, instead of running away at this point, because he's still terrified of me, I should have kept following him until I found a better time to run away. Instead of, oh shit, I'm out of ammo, run now. I should have followed him, waited for the best opportunity. Now let's see what I do, which is a bad idea. I'm on his 6 right now, right? And I'm starting to leave. I level out. Or not yet. So I was on his 6. And now I gave him my 6 when I tried to run away. And of course he sees me. And they have 2 people in the cockpit, so it's easier for them to try and find me. Look at all this crazy. It's like a roller coaster. So I tried to run away. Really stupid. If I would have stayed on his butt and he would have made a turn in some direction this way, then I could have ran for the carrier. There's the carrier. And see this blue circle? That's the range that the carrier ships can shoot missiles. So I was close to getting some backup. As you can see, he gets right on my ass, good distance, 1 mile away, enough time for the missile to maneuver. I'm running away, and I don't know why I wasn't paying attention to the fact that when I bugged off and I decided to run away right about here, he was right there. We were following each other. I said, I'm out of here. I should have kept following him, but since I turned this way, I turned my back to him. So he's like, oh, okay, I'll just make a nice, easy turn, boom. Fires the missile. I have no idea it's coming after me. And all of a sudden my plane loses control and I'm dead. So that track IR, or TAC view, I keep calling it track IR. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think it's really cool. This is the first one that I've looked at. All the other missions weren't too interesting. My air-to-air missile randomly flying about. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that.